Welcome everyone. Are you watching on haps.tv or are you watching on one of the other platforms? Hello, Mark Goldman. This is definitely different to Los Angeles right now, my friend. Thank you for joining me. We can see somewhere here that the time is almost 20 past the hour of 3 p.m. Some 8 hours ahead of Los Angeles, where Mark Goldman's joining us from, and maybe yourselves if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope while it's still alive, Twitter, any other platform. Please do share, like and follow as I share some of the snow in the grounds of this church with you. It's a great church, this one, in this part of East London on the borders of the county of Essex, and it's very cold at the moment, so if you wonder why the device might start to shake soon, it will be my hands almost being frozen to my mobile digital device. Well, thank you, and same to see you, Mark, as well. I'm glad to see that you have now launched the iOS updated app. With the greatest respect, I think there's plenty of tweaks to happen in the future, but I know, one step at a time. Just trying to see how we can zoom on this thing. Not that I often zoom when we're live or producing this type of video, because, well, like a lot of people, understandably, who don't use video professionally, they wouldn't be aware, but often people are like this. They're like, oh, look, I'm just showing you here. But that's how you look with your eyes when you're actually there, controlling the situation with your eyes and burning up a picture or anything around. But when you're not there, particularly if you're watching in 2D on a screen, we need these slow movements. There we go. This is the Garden of Remembrance, I believe. I'll double check it on the way out. It started to snow as I've just started this live, actually, again, lightly, as you can see, but it's thicker snow than it was earlier, and it's set to be with us, I think, for a good 48 hours yet. From the time of this broadcast, of course, because if you're watching in the Bahamas in the year 2025 on the replay, then of course you'll be thinking, what? It's certainly sunny where I am on the beach, but in London I thought it was also sunny at this time too. Well, maybe it is when you're watching. Again, do share, like and follow. Do not forget to check out haps.tv. That's HAPPS.tv on any browser. That's their website, and you can download the iOS device app, and also the app for your Android device too. Yes, we will continue rolling out updates. Absolutely. Thank you, Mark. There you are. As I said, it is the Garden of Remembrance. Do you know what? I keep thinking we're the other side of December, like before it all happened in 2020. I feel like I've travelled in a time machine back to November 2020, but with all the COVID-19 pandemic happening. Hey, I tell you what, by the way, in case you're wondering where I am, I'm actually I'm hiding behind here with my mask around my chin outdoors. Why mask? Round chin? Because I was at the shops just before I came here, the stores, and I'll probably head up to a few more stores soon as well. It is bitterly cold. I think it's around about -2 at the moment. And it feels that certainly with the wind chill factor. Let me just switch the camera though back to what I want. It's a bit Harry Potterish. This is what I want to do. On the side of the church. There we go, look at that. Great church, this one, as I say, in this part of London. The spire just behind, and then back down to the blue side entrance. Hello Chris, thanks for joining us. What's it like in the southwest at the moment? I think probably just as cold, certainly with the wind chill factor there. There's the hall at the side of the church for various functions and events. They have jumble cells there, sort of, when there's no COVID, of course. And these days, I think they're starting up again with events, but obviously slowly, and certainly having to make sure that everything is safe, COVID safe. Does the sound good, by the way, people? I didn't check my microphone. I have my headphones on, but I didn't check to see where the microphone's dangling, because sometimes it rustles on your clothes as well, and you have to be aware of all this stuff as a broadcaster. Right, here we are into the main park then, which is adjacent to the church. There's plenty of people out here playing with animals, younger family members, and what I was trying to do was find what I just found there. There we go. The thing is, that could be a bit smoother, Mark, the old when you zoom in there, and the fact that it doesn't stay on the, oh, it does sort of stay on the screen there. Anyway, we'll get there eventually. Let's come back out again from there and head around to the rest of this snow-covered park. It was covered more earlier on, and it's going to be more so, I think, before the snow completely disappears. As you can see, sounds fine to you. Thank you for that. Excellent, good stuff. And my only problem now is that I'm only on a single SIM card connection here on this iOS device. Far rather be on multiple devices. Mark, I mentioned this recently actually to help people that aren't aware, but the app called Speedify, which I'll be very surprised and almost shocked if you're not familiar about that, but Speedify allows you to bond multiple connections on the digital device. So if you have a MiFi dongle in your pocket, converting a 3G SIM, 4G or 5G SIM to Wi-Fi, then you can use that going up to your, as your Wi-Fi hotspot to your cell phone, mobile phone, for example, but also use the SIM card that's built into that device, bond the two together and have a more stable signal, and ideally have a SIM card from one network in your mobile device and a SIM card from a different network in the MiFi dongle, and then that way, if one network is either a weaker signal than the other, or one fails in the most extreme situation, then of course your signal continues without dropping out. Right, I tell you, it is so cold out here. I'm surprised I'm still holding this phone and I haven't dropped it yet. What's going on with the comments? Oh, not a lot. I'm going to actually end this very soon anyway. Yeah, they are indeed awesome. Yeah, from our wonderful friends at Speedify. I think they're near Kentucky. I know they're not too far away from the lads, the awesome people who produce Switcher Studio for iOS devices, I seem to recall. But yeah, it's a great VPN, is Speedify, virtual private network. Love it, and worth every single cent and penny. Well, there you are. Finally, recently, we're getting out and about here with all this broadcasting. Been meaning to do this for some time, and far more to achieve over the coming months, and certainly as the weather warms up as well. Right. And there's the shops and the local high street back in the distance there once again. Good on, Martin. Thank you very much, Mark. Totally understandable. I'm often surprised that you have time to join my broadcast and other people's, because, of course, you've got a platform to run. Thank you very much for all your hard work there. Okay, everyone, we're going to leave it there. I'll say thank you for watching, whether you're live, on the replay watching, or on a different platform as well, perhaps. As I explained earlier, I am pushing these broadcasts out at the moment on YouTube, Twitter and Facebook, and who knows, you might be watching a replay elsewhere because I copied and pasted it. One thing I want to say as well, Chris, if you're still listening, and I didn't mention it while Mark was here, but maybe he's still listening in the background, I don't know, but my account now allows me to post text messages, written messages, as well as images and embedded video. It didn't do that originally. I didn't get a notification to say that that had been enabled on my account, so that would have been a good thing, because I found out by chance in the last 24 hours, so perhaps it's been like that for a handful of days without me knowing the account, but it would, as I say, it's a good thing if I'd have been notified. Anyway, everyone, I'll leave you with again some more sights and sounds of this local park, and ultimately a big view of the middle of it, where all the snow is there still currently at the moment as someone walks towards us. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe, and don't forget to share, like and follow. Till next time, take care. Bye bye for now.